It's going to be different for each of us. But at the core of that is service to our fellow human beings. That's why living different is going to be hard. When you make service the number one thing in your life, when you make serving your creator the number one thing in your life, it will be hard. Because the world around us says differently. Pursue money at all costs. Make as much money as you can. That's the only standard of success that we live by. That's all these false idols that we have as well too. Are all these people that make money and have companies and are famous and all this. Those are false idols. It's one thing to be inspired by people and to look at what they do and be appreciative of that. And say, wow, look what that person is doing with their God-given gifts and talents. That's a beautiful thing. But to worship them, to want to be like them and live like them, that's when we get into false territory. That's when we get into false idols and we fall out of alignment with our Creator and we get into serving ourselves more than serving others. And that's the big key. If we're going to do this, if we're going to live different, you're going to stand out. And it doesn't mean that we don't care for ourselves. If we aren't cared for, if we don't have good self-care, then we can't serve at a high level. So having good health, having a good mind, a healthy mind, there's a lot of work that I've done, self-care that I've done that we have to do, right? That we have to learn and that we have to move forward on so that we can be of service. But we don't live solely for ourselves. There's a difference. God wants us to honor the temple and life that He has given us, but not only to serve ourselves. So by moving forward and taking care of ourselves, we enable us to serve others in a meaningful way. But that's the key, is we put service at the core of our life, not gratifying our own senses and the things that we desire above all else. And that's what we live in too. The world that we live in right now is so self-centered and so oriented to serving self.